Press Control R.
Nothing is happening.
Or go there, right here in the search CMD. Yes, open this. Uh, right over here, host name. HOSTNAME, host name. Enter. It's Rafi. Why is it not taking over? This is, as you see over here, this is Rafi.
Yeah.
Can you uh, go to the SQL Server again?
Maybe I need to do lowercase. Something.
Sorry,
It's Rafi1.
but you see,
Nope. Nothing.
uh, go there again, write it with the small R, maybe
I
check
did.
it again.
Oh.
Only R.
Nothing.
Can you copy this message and check with the ChatGPT? What is maybe it tells? Maybe we have problem with our installation. Not this copy message.
Can you tell me why my SQL Server does not want to connect? Period. I'm getting this error message. Can you explain to me what's going on and how I can fix it?
Go down. It was installed correctly. I think while installing, it may have asked something, or what was it? When we install, because this is how we connect with the only give the name. Do you? Can I show it at my computer?
Sure.
Okay, let me log in from another account. Yeah,
Okay.
I have this. Give me a minute.
You're waiting for me for something?
No, I'm connecting from another device where SQL Server is installed because at this computer, SQL Server is not installed.
Okay.
Just give me a minute. I'm
Okay.
coming.
While you do that, let me grab a cup of tea because I'm feeling a little sleepy. So let me wake up. 1 second.
Okay.
Hey, Abdul. Hello.
Yes, Safi.
Okay, I'm
In the
back.
meantime, I have figured out that why it is not working. I think we have only downloaded and installed the SQL Management Studio. We have
Hmm.
not installed the SQL Server. Okay, so that's why it is not accessing. So Management Studio is for accessing the server. So first of all, we have to install the server as well. So for that one, please go to your browser and search for SQL Server.
Okay. Which one?
This is already downloaded over. This is you have already installed over here. Okay, give me a minute. I think second one is also connected.
Okay.
Okay, go to the browser. We want, no, not Management Studio, only SQL Server. Yes. Okay. Good. So go down. Go down. Okay, this is the place. Go down. A developer, download this one. Developer.
This one.
Yes, this one. Download is started or not? Okay, I think it's right. Click on this one. Install this thing. Okay, basic one. Go for the basic. Install. Okay, you can make the notes of this one that we need SQL Server. This will make the our databases. So databases will be made over the on this SQL Server 2021. And to access SQL Server, what tool we use that is called SQL Server Management Studio.
Okay.
Okay. So both
Yeah.
of them must be installed over there. We are choosing the basic one, and there are other options as well. For the community version that are free, there are also other versions. If you see when we started, we have on the Microsoft.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I am sending you a file, okay, over the WhatsApp. Just check that one. So we will discuss the data. Then it is meanwhile it is installed. We will make the database and we will work on that. Okay. So let me send you that one. That
Okay.
file.
Hey, guys, is this SQL stuff, does this have to do with Okta?
No,
Okay,
we're gonna do Okta after this, but we're doing this class real quick first.
okay, okay, no worries. So are you actually like learning SQL, like how to code in SQL?
Enough to where I can talk about this stuff in my interviews. Yes.
Okay, true. I don't mind learning.
Yeah, it's very relevant to actually cybersecurity as well, because you're gonna have to pull from databases all the time.
Exactly.
So Rafi, I have shared a file on this. You can see over here that it is like there are order IDs, order name, ship date, ship mode, customers, consumers. Okay, so you must have the idea of this one. This is a clean data, not need to be cleaned, and proper data. If you see over there, these are the headers that we actually, these are the fields that we when we work in Power BI or SQL Server. So these are very important. The first row, the headers. So data is managed. This is data is managed through these headers or these fields. Okay,
Okay.
we will be calculating. The other thing over here, if you see over here, is the data type. So for each column we have a specific data type. Like this, these two, we have dates over here. Similarly, for when we will be calculating the profit or these things, so we have this in they may be in the decimal numbers. Okay, and when we have quantity, maybe they are not decimal, they are the whole numbers. And the other stuff like product name, subcategories, categories, and regions, markets. So these all have text in their data. So we will tell, or we will configure everything in our database is accordingly. So we have to tell that this field includes data that is like that is having the dates, so that the date time functions we can implement on that one. Similarly, we have to tell it that these are the whole numbers, or decimal numbers, floats. So these data types are very important, so that when we are going to apply some function on that one, then it can do that thing if we are going to sum these things. Okay, if
Okay.
we have categories or like only text, then we there is no need to change that one. We can tell it that go down. You know, have the idea of this database. We will be making database from this one, and we will be running queries query on this database. Okay.
Okay.
So, what are the other columns? See those one. Okay. There is something like profit, discount, quality. These are the sales that are important. On the base of that one, we uh, calculate our profit as well. Okay.
Right.
So these are some categories, the order priority. Okay, close it. Check, and SQL Server is installed.
What do I type there,
Right.
Rafi?
Yes, R with capital maybe, and
Connect.
click that trust server certificate. Check this one. Now connect. Now it's connected. Okay. So
Okay.
that was the missing part. Okay. So we only installed this data service management studio, not the SQL server. Now when we have installed the SQL server, this is the SQL server, and we are accessing this one, the Rafi, that is your domain name. You can check your domain name from your computer as well, as we checked through that command as well in the CMD. Okay, so here we, if you see, these are the databases, like just click this plus. There are some default databases currently in this one. System databases, click this one, plus here. So these are default databases over here. Well, we just want to make a database so we can have run some queries over on that one. And I have shared the data with you. What you can do, click on this databases and right click on this one. So we see what options are there. Right click on the databases, this one. So here you have these options like new database, name it as GSS. GSS. Okay, you can write press OK. Okay, go to this one, this database GSS. Now we will pull data into it. Okay, right click on this one. Okay, give me a minute where we have this one in the databases. We don't have the option of importing. If we don't have to go to the tables, so we will import a table over there.
Okay.
There is no option. So go to the tables. In the GSS, we are creating a new database with the name of the GSS, and we will import that data we just downloaded over here. Go here.
Where?
In the subcategories, you have this table. Okay, so go to the table. Right click on this one. There we may have option. Okay, go to the new. Escape, go back. See over here, there must be an option of like, oh, you can give me a minute, please.
Okay.
Okay, from the task, if you click over here, right click on GSS, this one. Right click on GSS. We have task over here. Go to the task. and import a flat file. So what is the flat file? The CSVR, the basic file is called the flat file. So we want to import a flat file. Okay.
Okay.
Specify input file. So browse for that location where you have downloaded this GSS.
The file that you gave me?
Yes. Okay, if you see over here, the new table name will be also with the name of GSS. Okay, so we in the GSS database, we are making a new table that is called the GSS table. Okay, and DBO is its schema. There are different schemas that can be defined, but this is default schema DBO. Okay, so we will be calling when we will writing our queries. We will access this database with this name like gss.gss.dbo. Okay, now press next. So here you have that preview of that data. Okay, you have already seen in the when you open this one. If you go down, you can also check this one that right data is coming over here. So this option is over here. If you see, go to this right, you can see that all the columns are there or not. If you see over here, okay. So here are some extra columns at the end. If you see over there, you can drop that one from your data as before downloading it, or you can afterward we can drop it those one. If you see, the extra columns are there, column 23, 24, or 25. Go to the end.
Go to the end.
Yes. No, horizontally, not the vertically. This I was figuring out the columns, extra columns over here. What happened? Why? Uh, these the last three columns. So these are the columns. There is no data in these columns. Okay. So these are extra columns that are coming over here. No need of that one. Okay, so when we are importing this flat file, we have this like we have specified this one, and we can preview this. The next thing is modify column. So in the modify column, go to the modify column. The next option.
Oh,
So here is where we define over with that which is the primary key. So primary key is like that the unique identifier on the base of, or you can know the unique values over here. If you see in this database, our order ID will be the primary key. Okay. Uh, but if you also see over here, we can change the data types of this whole of this. Similarly, we can also check this one that this can have the allow null values. Okay, so give me a minute. We have to check something like if you have we have the product name that is char 100. So character limit is for the product name is 100 characters. But if you see in the data, maybe the product name is so long that it has uh, more than 100 characters. So what we can do, we can change this change this data type to maximum characters allow, so that we don't uh, miss our data. You're getting my point? What we do over here, which we actually give. If you see over there, it has automatically checked for ship date and this date, and it has make that these are the dates. But for the order ID, if you see over here, it is getting it as a character. So if we see in our data, maybe the IDs are not like they don't have the character. They are 1, 2, 3 only the integers as you have in the post. Okay, can you open that data source file? Check this column in the order ID. What kind of data is there? Is their ID contains some characters or only numbers?
Open which one? Repeat that one more time.
Open that data that we have just. Okay, so if you see over here, the order ID is not just number, so it is also containing some character. So that's why he has took this as a character string. So these are this is string, this is string, this is string. Got my point?
Because there's letters in there as well.
Yes, there are letters are there in there as well.
And that's why it is called a what?
It is called as a character string. We call it character string, but if you go over there in the SQL Server Management Studio, it is calling it as char. I think maybe go there and see. So it is NVARCHR. So this is variable character string maybe, and N is the number. Okay, so it is a string. String is in this data type, it is called this one. Whole numbers are like integers. Okay, so date is like date, and other if you and others go down, there are float. Float means decimal numbers. Okay, in Power BI we take it as decimal number. See as well. Just click on this one. See what other data types are there.
This one.
Yes, this drop down. So there are a lot of, if you see over here, there is text, timestamp, tiny unique identifier, variable binary max, vchar, and there are a lot of this. But if you see over here, what we are dealing with based on our data, we are taking these characters. So n char 10 to n char maximum. So what we can, so for that one, that purpose, escape, press escape, let it be integer because it has correctly. No. No. What is you have done? Is it
I
down?
pressed
It
escape
is
and did that.
downloaded.
Yeah. I mean,
Check over here in the tables or refresh it. Okay, see in the tables, you have their GSS table or not? No plus in the tables over here. The second one. You don't have that one. Go again for that one. Press right click on this GSS. Tasks. Import flat file. Okay, give it. This is introduction. Give it the input file. No, specify. Yes, specify. Give it from that GSS file. Next. Okay, close this file first. No, close that file first. Okay. Okay, now in the preview, we have already seen that one. Modify column, go to the modify column. Next. Okay, change this, go back before finishing. So change this one, the product name. I told you that this is not should be more than 100 because there are product names that are long. So we have chances of our data being truncated or data being lost over here. If we select only 100 characters, so product name with more than 100 characters will be lost. So that's why I change this data type over here. Yes. So go down where is n varchar maximum. Here it is, this one. Yes. So instead of 100 characters, we have took this data type as maximum. Okay, you got the point.
Yeah, I
And
think so.
similarly, let me see the data. I'm just keep opening your mail. So postal codes, do you see postal codes? You have allowed that thing.
I'm sorry, repeat that
What
one more.
happened? Where is that window?
Right here, this one. Yeah.
Okay. So postal codes, we have allowed the null values. Other than that, let me see which I'm seeing over the data which has null values. Other than that,
What does null mean in this case?
null means there are no data in the cells. Like
Okay.
it contains that there are null values over here. I think for the others there are for each and every column they have the data. Okay. If you see this data is like 50,000 rows over there. Okay, we are not doing other is already filled over there, but the one with the header as postal code, we have postal code for some and for some we don't have. So that's why we have checked this one that allow null for this one. Okay,
Mhm. Got it.
go to the next. Finish it. Check this error. Check the error. What is the error over there? So column profit does not allow db null dot value. So maybe profit. Press OK.
Right.
Go back and check for the profit to allow null value for that one as well. Maybe there are null values in the profit. Rafi, modify
Yeah,
columns,
where?
modify columns.
Not letting me click it.
From here you can go back.
Go back where? Like, oh, okay. It's not letting me click anything over here.
No, next. Go to the next. Next. So here you can check if you can click the for profit also check the null values. The second last over here is the profit.
What do you mean by check the null values?
This one, allow null.
Oh, okay.
Data type is correct. Data type is correct. Data type is float. No problem with that one. Now go to the next. Finish. Okay. So there were some null values in the profit column as well. So that's why it was giving that error. We have checked that allow for that column as well. Okay. So
Mhm.
close it. Close it. Now refresh it from here. You will see that GSS table will be shown in the tables as well. Just
Okay.
refresh it. Click this table. These tables. Press on the plus sign. Check the table by pressing plus.
Yeah.
Okay, now you see this is the table we have just imported over here. Okay, dbo.gss, and it is in the database that is called. So this sign is for database, and this is our database name with the small character GSS, and this is our table with the dbo.gss. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Now we will write some queries and we will play with this data in the data management studio. Press this new query. Okay. Okay, the basic query for that one. Let me tell you that we can have while writing the code. Do you have written the code previously, or this is the first time you are writing over here?
This is my first time writing code. I've never written SQL queries before.
Okay, so whenever you write code, you start with some comments. So those are not executable. Okay, so how we write those comments? We place a static sign.
What's a static sign?
Static sign is like multiply on 8.
Oh,
We have,
asterisk.
yes.
It's called an
Then
asterisk.
as asterisk. Okay. Then slash. Slash is on the question mark. Okay. Now you write something that this is my first code. Right. This is my first code. Okay. I think this asterisk will be after slash. Okay. Now you see this has been changed the color. Okay. So
Mhm.
uh, press enter. Then again static sign and
Like
asterisk
that?
will be first. No. Asterisk will be before that one. Asterisk, yes, first asterisk, then slash.
Why did we
Okay.
do it differently in the first column and now we're doing it this way? In the first row, it was the other way around. Why?
We can write in the first line as well, no problem. But we for our ease, like this is my first code, and second command we can write over there, and at the end we write just for like coding is for the ease. What we see, we write this in first line. For then we have some 2 or 3 lines, okay, and then this asterisk and slash. So what will be written on between these two? Okay, will not be executable. This code not be executable. These are the comments. Another thing, while writing the comments, you can have two uh, two spaces over there, and what you have line right after that one, that is also not be executable. Okay, so whenever you write some comments or write the code, this is best practice that you write with the those things, that this is what code and what we are going to do one. And how you write it, it is like this one. As you have said it, maybe something written over there, you have seen that there is some like this. Then code is like this one, and other if statement is going somewhere else, and then we are going back, and we have these brackets over here. Okay, so this is how the code is written over there. So these are the best practices. Otherwise, you can write everything in the first line as well, no problem. You put this asterisk and slash at the end, this whole will not be executable. But the best practice is that you also enter over here the after this one, so everyone knows that here from here you are just going for some for comment, and for in this line these comments are ending over here. Okay.
Okay.
No, the our SQL it has simple queries, and with it is like talking when we talk with something. Okay, so the basic query, the first query we have, it is like select. Okay, so enter and
So I still, after all the explanation, I still didn't understand why we started this one with a slash asterisk and the next one we started with the asterisk then slash.
this is continuation of this one.
That's why it's like that.
Yes, that's
It
I
always
told
starts
you.
with slash then
This is
asterisk.
yes, this is the start, and this represent the end. When we start, then the slash is in the start. When we end, then slash is at the end. Okay.
Okay.
So this is telling this is the end of this comments. After this, we will be writing something else.
Okay.
You can write it over here. I have explained this thing to you, that you can write this over here as well. But the best practices are like you also press enter after first array.
Mm.
Go for it. For the first array, you can enter after this one as well.
Enter after what? What?
After this first array,
Like that?
yes, like that. So now you see, this is where we are starting. So this represent our, we are starting some comment, and this represent we are ending some. This is start, this is end. And in the meantime, we have, this is my first code. Press enter. For after this code, press enter, right? We will use select statement. We will use the select statement. We will use these are commands. These are not the code over here. If you see this is the green. This will not be executed. Okay, so we are just writing what we are doing over here. So this is very important where we write our comments. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Right. We will use. We are going to. Are we select statement?
Select statement.
Yes, select statement.
Like you want me to write that, you're saying?
Yes, write it that we will practice select statement. This is my first code. We will practice select statement. Okay. Statement. Okay, that's it. Now come to this new line. Okay, these are commands. This is start. This is end. That's it. This is nothing to do with. We can write anything. Where we can make our notes over there. Okay, you can. Uh, After that, now select. Right over here. Select.
From.
So this, yes, select top 10, TOP top, then write it 10, space, 10, asterisk from GSS space GSS. No, we will give the no GSS. Yes, this is the database GSS dot DBO dot GSS. First, it will come the database, then the table name DBO dot GSS. Yes, this one, the capital GSS. Okay, press the execute button. So if you see over here, it has
Yeah, go ahead.
okay. So what this query has given us, it has filtered those top 10 of that one. You can ask it 100 or 20, it will do as per. Okay.
Okay.
Similarly, if someone says you that you have to write a query and you tell that how many countries are there in this database. Okay, like in the states or in this country column. So how will you will use that one? So other thing, because this is executed, you can place two rows. But go ahead, press enter, and write a query select.
Okay. Space from.
No, select what we are. If we like, if we write over here the static, it will come everything over here. Select static from gss.dbo. Write that one. You will get all the data. Okay. We have in the first query. Okay, just from gs. Keep space gss.dbo. There is one database we have to name it.
The smaller one.
Yes, smaller one. These are not case sensitive. You can write it over here. Dot, just press it now. Dot, no need to select from here. Dot, write it over GSS again.
Like that.
Yes.
Why are we
No,
writing
if
GSS dot GSDBO dot again GSS? Why twice?
okay, I told you earlier this one that GSS. This first one is our database name over here.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Then this DBO and dot GSS. This is our table name. That is part of this. So we have for our ease, we name this database as also If there is other name over here, then you will write over there that name. Okay, so the first one is like our database name, and the second, this is schema plus table name, and the whole one is the table path. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, now if you execute these, both will be executed. So in the first window, you will get these 10, and in the second window, you will get this all of them. Execute them.
Execute.
Yes, execute. So there are two queries executed over here. This one, the first one, this is the second one. So what is the, if you want to run one query, there are two ways. One way is that you make this as the comment, or make this as like you can place this slash asterisk slash after this one. then this will be the part of this command, and it will not be executed. Okay. Other thing is, other way is like you place a two slash before this one. So practice this one. Press first of all, get it over here, or press enter at the end. You will see this will make the part of that one. We don't want to make this command executable. We don't want this table. We want only this one. So how we will do that? Just make it the part of this command. So how we'll do it? Take this one and put it over here.
Take all of this, right?
No, the first command, we don't want to execute this one.
Okay.
So how we will do that? There are two ways. No. Put this static slash at the end of this. Delete these things. Static and slash. Yes. Put it over here.
Delete this whole line.
Delete this only static slash.
Mm-hmm.
And put it after this one. Press enter. Press enter.
With the
Okay.
press enter. Mm-hmm.
If you see now executed, you will only have one query executed. Okay. Press execute. You will not get this
We
table.
just execute. It'll execute this one right here, right?
Exactly.
Because this one already finished and ended here, and we already took. I guess, like, how does it know that this one will not be executed? Because what? Because we already put this.
Because this is the part of that command. This is not the query. We have put it over here. This is the start. This is the end, and this whole is the command. This is not part. He will not execute any of this thing. Okay. He will execute this thing only.
Only this part right here.
Yes. Now you see there is only one table over here. Similarly, now press enter and write another query. So if someone asks you that get the, as I told you earlier, that get the distinct number of how many countries are there. Okay. So what we will select, use select statement, select, then count, parenthesis start, start the parenthesis. Okay, then distinct, DIN, distinct,
This what distinct?
Distinct, the unique value for that one, DISTINCT, parenthesis start. So we will name that this one country, COUNTRY, country. Parenthesis close. Again close for this count as well. From
Next line or same line?
the same line. Name this database name and gss.dbo.gss. DBO.
Okay.
This is also parenthesis, not the bracket, this one.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there is another way. You only want to execute some code. You don't want other things. But you can only select this one. Okay, select this one only, and press execute. So this command will be only executed. Don't want other. If you want to check this one, press execute first. You will see there will be two over there. This is the first one. This one.
Mm-hmm.
All the data is over here, and the second command result is over here, like this one, 147. What we can do, if you see, there is no column name. How to enter the column name? Just after that one, in the square brackets, we can write the table number, the total number. The total. Countries. You can write over here the countries. Okay, total number of countries. Then this table name also come over here. Sorry, that header name of that. If you want to give the result, you understood that what we have done over here. We have counted the total number of countries in this database. So there are 147 countries over there.
Okay.
We have from this select statement. What we have done, we have counted the distinct. Distinct means unique countries in this database. We can also segments, like if you write over here segments, you will get the segments. Number of segments, how many segments, unique segments are there, or how
Okay.
many markets you can do for any of kind of our categories and these kind of things, ship modes. You can count this to this statement.
Got it.
Okay. Then
Okay.
there is another way. I was telling over here. Just after the country, you before this from, you can have that. You can name that column as well. So what is this column? This column is actually telling that the total number of countries. Okay, so you can write over here total number of countries. Write this one and execute.
Write that here.
After this over here, in the square brackets. Okay, total number of countries. Put the square bracket start and end, not the parentheses and the capital. This one. The yes. Remove this. Put it in the start as well. So another thing I was telling you, that you select this statement. If you select this statement and press the execute, only this will be executed, not the other one. So try this trick as well.
No, hit execute.
No,
And
if you don't execute,
only this.
be executed. But if you select only one statement, select one statement, yes, executed. Now you see, you have named this column over here. Similarly, only one statement is executed, not the other one.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Similarly, you can also uh, you can also make this comment. This is was the one way that you have long code over here. Like you put this in the start and this the end. Other way is that for a line to make it a comment, you place two uh, dash over there. So try this one. Put two dash over before this statement. So make it
Abdul,
as a
I think we need to wrap up because I have to go to the gym in the next 10 minutes. Can we pick back up this evening again? and close it here?
Okay, maybe it will be difficult. Let's try for next. No, I think this time is the best. I have told you we can make the classes over this time. No problem.
At night, can you meet again at 9 p.m.?
No, but it will be difficult for me because I have to sleep as well.
Okay. Okay, just message me whenever you wake up and have time, and then we'll try to coordinate.
At night time we will not be. We will be meeting the same time or the earlier the next day. Okay,
I can meet really any time at this point, really. I mean, I'm free pretty much all the
but
time.
yes, you are right because it's if you see over here at my end, it's 1 a.m. So for tomorrow there are a lot of I have to do with work. Previously, I was doing. I was coming to like your 9 to 11 p.m. when we meet. So I sleep earlier than this one. So that's why I was asking. We can meet for 1 hour, maybe. I will tell you in
Okay.
the night time instead of
Sure.
two if you are available at that time.
Yeah, maybe 10 to 11 or something. You have to go to office at your office at 11 EST, right?
Exactly. At 11, I
Probably
go
meet
to
at
the
10 if you want. That way you'll get, you know,
Okay, we
6
will
hours of
start
sleep,
from
I
here
guess.
because
I'm
it
sorry.
is 1 hour here and then at 11 it will be 6 only. We have 5 hours for the sleep. That's I was saying about.
If you can, it's fine. No worry. Just message me if you're able to.
Okay, I will text you.
Okay.
Otherwise, I have this window open and there are like 4 to 5 hours we can meet. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Like it's you are 3 4 p.m. We can meet from 11 a.m. to 3 4 p.m. for
Okay.
the daytime. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Okay. We will start from here. Okay, and also we will do some octa.
Okay. Perfect.
What time? What
Okay.
time is that, Rafi?
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Lee?
What time are you doing the Okta?
He said that, you know, I'll put in the group chat whenever we meet it. Maybe
Okay.
like tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern time.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll meet with you separately when I get back from the gym later this evening.
Okay. Yeah. Just let me
All
know.
right. Okay, cool, man. Thanks.
All right, bro.
Okay, Rafi, bye.
Okay, bye. Do we need to save this, Abdul?